Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be sharing with you my entire Chic Sparrow Traveler's Notebook collection. This has been requested a couple of times, so I thought I'd finally get around to it. I have been debating how I should approach this, if I should just go by leather type or leather collection, and I think that's what I'm going to do because I have quite a few. I actually counted how many I have for the very first time. And that number is 32. And I don't know if that's bad. I actually thought I had way more than that. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. But I will say that I know there's different, thoughts about how people approach their traveler's notebooks. Like some people just like to have enough traveler's notebooks to keep them all in use. And if they have any extra notebooks, they just like to sell them or get rid of them. But I like to have a lot. Like I approach these as a collection. Like I'm a collector of traveler's notebooks and I cycle through everything. And I just get so much enjoyment out of that. And I'm pretty minimalistic in like every other aspect. I really don't collect anything else. So that is why this collection is probably huge to a lot of people. So this isn't even all of them. Outside of the frame here, I actually have 10 other traveler's notebooks, but they are actually full of inserts because I have 10 in use. I should probably do an updated video of all the TNs that I have in use. Those 10 are included in the 32 though. So it's 32 altogether. So I'm just gonna dive right in and tackle this. I guess I'll kind of chat about it a little, but I don't want this to be like 5 hours long. So we'll start with the very first collection. All right, these are my hand tools. These are all narrow size. So this first one I believe is called Moonflower. And this is one of the newest ones I got, and it is so pretty. It has like this gold paint on it, and it's so beautiful. I added the white stitching to this. This is just classic, so there aren't any kind of pockets in there. But look at the nap on this. This is like the roughest one I've received. And then this one, this is the little fox, and I also added white stitching to this one as well. And you can see how much cleaner the inside of this one looks. And this is my Jason Mraz quote. And this one actually comes with slip pockets. Oh, I have a little something in there. Oops. And then this is the little sleeping cat with the mouse. And I have an unboxing of like this one and some other ones in there, but this one has slip pockets as well. And so these are the 4 hand tools that I have. And I quite enjoy these. It's a bit of a stiffer leather, like it's way stiffer than the Mr. Darcy, but I definitely enjoy how unique these are. Next up are my Creme notebooks, and this is a weekly calendar cover, and it's in the color Black Beauty. And then I also have another Black Beauty, and this is in a narrow size, and it's a deluxe, and it has the old pen loop, but this one has beautiful texture on it. And then I have my Creme Brulee, and this was the very first creme I ever got, so it has quite a nice patina going on with it, and this one is actually inscribed, and deluxe as well with the old pen loop. And then this is the chocolate, and this one, this poor notebook, this one has been dropped in the dirt by a lake, and it's just gone through a lot, so it's patinaed pretty nicely as well, and it has beautiful texture up here at the top. And deluxe with the old pen loop. And these all still smell absolutely amazing. The creme is my absolute favorite leather smell from Chic Sparrow. And I also have this creme. It's in the color Creme Brulee, and this is actually from the Beautiful Branding collection. So this one has a triangle brand with like a number 8 inside, and it also came with some extra markings all around it. And it's got some texture in some different places, so this one has been really lovely. So here are my Outlanders, and I've shown most of these already in a video where I did an Outlander color comparison, and I will link that in the description if you want to see more detail about these. But this is my pocket size. It's a time traveler, a little inscription there, deluxe. And this one is brown coat, pocket deluxe again. And this is a weekly calendar cover. It's in the color Highland Green, inscription. And this is the Verona color with an inscription, weekly calendar cover again. And this is a narrow size, and it is in the color Wine. And I have a really long inscription there, and deluxe. And then here is another brown coat in the narrow size, inscription, and deluxe, because I just love me some deluxe. I love the pockets, and I love how it makes just a much thicker edge in every single leather, and it just helps when the elastic closure is on it. It just helps reinforce that edge and keeps it from buckling and caving in. And here are two more Outlanders. These are branded from the Beautiful Branding collection as well. This is a Claire, and this is another Highland Green. And both of these are wide size. So this is not a size I collect. These are the only two wides that I have, and they have a specific purpose. They're always in use. So there you go. And these are deluxe as well. So this one has the new pen loop, which is my absolute favorite. And this one has the old pen loop. And so this one has the W brand on it. And this one's got M. And I suppose I'll go ahead and do the Mavericks. I feel like I have shown my Mavericks a lot, but you know, I don't get sick of them, so we'll just go through it one more time. This is my Pocket Deluxe, and the color on all of these is golden brown. They used to be available in dark brown and black as well. But if you buy them on the website now, they're just going to come in this color. So this is my personal inscription there as well. And I don't really get I don't get these inscribed anymore just because it's really hard to see the inscription anyway. And this is a deluxe narrow size. So beautiful. I just love Mavericks. And then I recently acquired my weekly calendar cover. So beautiful. And this one just has the most gorgeous pockets on the inside. Look at that variation. It's just so beautiful. Love it. And here is the A5. I've shown this a few times as well. This is my homeschooling planner. Let's see, I only have one A5. So this is the only A5 I own, and I don't collect leathers in this size either. This is just to house my Hobonichi cousin Avec. And so this has a specific purpose. So this is always in use with my planner in there. So gosh, they're so beautiful. It's like one of my favorite leathers ever. So next up is my Odyssey collection. So this one is a little tumultuous. So this is a narrow size. It's in the color Zeus. I've got the inscription there, and it's deluxe with the old pen loop. And I have these two other ones. And so this is Calypso, and it's extremely hard to see, but oh, well, maybe you could tell. Oh, there you go. You can see I have ink spots on this one as well. Ink spots on Zeus, like nice fat ones on there, and little tiny ink spots on this one. Here she is. It's, well, I'll get to an explanation about that one and this one in a minute. But this is Apollo. And this one has really nice ink spots as well. And this one comes with a new pen loop. And if you've noticed on these two, there's kind of a like white cast you can kind of see. And that's because I have had these two soaking in a bag of baking soda because these smell absolutely horrendous. These two, I ordered them together and I got them at the same time, and what they smell like is like month-old sour laundry, like when you leave it in the washer and it gets really sour smelling and kind of stale and weird. These smell like that times 10. And like I've emailed Chic Sparrow about it and everything, and you know, they recommended baking soda, and at this point, this is like the 5th time I've sealed it up in a bag of baking soda. And I used to be really delicate with these, and like I would put paper towels in between layers of baking soda to try and protect them, and now I just kind of shove them in the bag and like mix it all up with the baking soda, and all these end up doing is making the baking soda stink and the Ziploc bags stink. And I didn't think it was like gonna be a problem at first. And so obviously when I get new notebooks, I just dive right in and put my inserts in. And it almost was just getting more pungent with use. And then I realized my inserts were starting to stink. And so I removed my inserts, and it took a couple of days, and then my inserts, like the odor went away from my inserts. And so then I've just been trying to tackle these ever since then. And I'm about to just put them outside in the sun. Like I don't even care at this point if they get, and if something changes with the color on them or whatever. Like I just want them to be usable, and I just want them to quit smelling so rank. Now, I can't find the information where I read this, so I think it must have been in like a thread on Instagram or in a Facebook group or something. But with the Odyssey leather, it's the Mr. Darcy leather, but it's been broken in by hand and then like dyed and distressed on the edges. And what I believe I read was that there is a substance that they put all over the leather to make it more pliable and to kind of break it in and give it a slightly different feeling than a Darcy. And that whatever substance that is, it also takes away some of the shine. That's why this one looks like really matte and not like shiny like this Darcy is. And I believe that whatever that substance is what makes this smell absolutely horrendous. And so I'm still working on that. My Zeus did not smell like that at all. So I was really surprised when I received these two. I don't know what happened with the batch on that. If I knew it was going to be this big of a problem, I would have probably just returned these and just paid that restocking fee just so I could be rid of them. But at this point, I want to see what I could do to like make these usable again. But moving on, the other Odyssey I have is this personal size, and it's in the color Athena. And this was the very first Chic Sparrow that I ever got. And I thought the Odyssey leather was going to be my leather. And you just never know until you actually get your traveler's notebooks and start using them. But I'll have to say that this is one of my least favorite leathers. And I just don't think that the Darcy and Odyssey and Pemberley lines are for me. You know, I've just kind of figured out my preference at this point. But yeah, those are my 4 Odysseys. So I'll go into the Darcy since I've mentioned them. These 2 are weekly calendar covers. And so this is in the color Mayflower, and this is in the color Burgundy. And these are both retired leathers. I'm not sure if they're still available on the website, but they're only available in this size as a weekly calendar cover. And once they sell out, they are pretty much gone for good. And then I kind of have my singular leathers here. This one is a Pemberley. It's a weekly calendar cover. It's in the color Daisy, and I've already like inked it up and really put it to some good use. I got this in the second chance sale. So if there's a theme that you see in my notebook collection, it's that I don't have these super bright colors and I don't have any Pemberleys. And I was kind of glad I got this, because it's always good to kind of like have a leather in your hands and to kind of actually make your decision once you've had experience with the leather. So this is great. It's so soft, and I really do enjoy the feel of this, but I will never buy another Pemberley because I don't enjoy the look of it, and it's just confirmed what I initially thought. It's just a leather type that I'm not attracted to. And then definitely not this color, but I'm not getting rid of this because I just never get rid of any of my TNs. And so every now and then I will bring this out, maybe in the springtime again, and just enjoy it for a couple of weeks. And then I have my Waypoint. This is in a narrow size deluxe, and it's got the new pen loop, and this and the Maverick are my favorite leathers. They are completely different leathers, but that kind of makes it easy to pick two for my favorite, because they all have different needs. But this is so nice. You can see with the pull up, it's got all of these like scars and bug bites, and look how this thing has worn. Like, all of this stuff will rub out, but I kind of just love how this is aging and gathering wear. It is so awesome. And the only reason I am not in it at the moment is because I got new Traveler's notebooks in the Mockingbird line. So I did a review of these, and these are what I am currently in. So this is my pocket size. It's from the Beautiful Branding collection as well. It has like a 7 and then an S. And this is in the Hummingbird color. You can see where it has a lot of extra marks on it from being a branded beauty. So deluxe. And this is what I'm using as my wallet. Pocket size I use for my wallet. And these two are narrow size. So this is Nightingale and this is Blue Jay. And I'm just living for this Nightingale because it just has the most gorgeous dark lines on it. The scarring on this is absolutely insane. And I've been enjoying this to the max, and it's completely smooth. Like, these aren't indentations at all. Like, it's just so beautiful. And then the Blue Jay, mine has this kind of scar on the spine. It's completely smooth as well. Some darker lines on it. So there's my Blue Jay. It's got a light area up here on the corner. Really beautiful, really love it. And then I forgot to mention, this was another creme that I had it's a Creme Brulee in a weekly calendar cover. And I had this one inscribed with Mischief Managed because I use these as my planner. I I've made some changes recently, which, I will talk about at another time. But I just thought it was a cute play on words, because this is how I manage my life in my Hobonichi weeks. And so that is my creme brulee. And that is everything. That is my whole collection. Thank you for sticking around with me. Let me know what you like to do. Do you collect your traveler's notebooks? Do you get multiple sizes in your favorite leather? What is your favorite leather? Let me know down in the comments. I love talking about Chic Sparrow. They're my absolute favorite maker. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.